Donald Trump is considering revoking the security clearance of several former top intelligence officials. The White House press secretary said they had been making political and financial gains from the information they had access to. But the announcement didn't go unchallenged.
Speech he doesn't like, and he wants to punish them for it.
No, I think you are creating your own story there.
Isn't the president doing exactly what you just said the president doesn't want all these people doing? Politicizing matters of national security by going after his political enemies?
People are politicizing agencies and departments that are specifically meant to not be political and not meant to be monetized off of security clearances.
6 people were named, including former heads of the CIA, FBI and NSA. Most of them are known for being critics of Donald Trump's policies. The officials themselves say if their clearance is revoked, it won't really change anything.
The security clearance has nothing to do with how I or any of us feel about the president. I don't get briefings. I don't have access to any classified information. It's frankly more of a courtesy.
I don't go back for classified briefings. Won't have any effect on what I say or write.
Former US intelligence officials have a history of speaking out once they leave office. Caleb Maupin explains.
The former heads of U.S. intelligence agencies are now dabbling in politics. The fired FBI director, James Comey, just advised the Democrats to steer clear of socialism.
Democrats, please don't lose your minds and rush to the socialist left. This president and his Republican Party are counting on you to do exactly that.
Now, this comes just after his recent tweet in which he said that the only way to support American values was to go Democrat.
All who believe in this country's values must vote for Democrats this fall. Policy differences don't matter right now. History has its eyes on us.
Now, James Comey fits in with a big cast of characters. These are former intelligence officers who are now telling us what we should be thinking about politics.
I know we're not Nazi Germany, all right? But there is a commonality there and a fear on my part that we have standards we have to live up to.
Having some understanding of the levers of power that are available to a president if he chooses to exercise them. I found this downright scary and disturbing.
There's a big question, first of all, in terms of those who are on Mr. Trump's national security team, whether they can continue to serve in good conscience an individual who basically betrayed his nation.
Now, it hasn't always been like this. Former CIA top boss George Tenet became a private investment banker. He left the public eye after leaving office. And former FBI Director Louis Freeh, he launched a private consulting firm. Here's why it's kind of a big deal. It turns out that former intelligence officials usually keep their security clearance.
Is John Brennan monetizing his security clearance? Is John Brennan making millions of dollars divulging secrets to the mainstream media with his attacks on Donald Trump?
So even after leaving office, they've still got power and connections that they could use to further their agenda.
Take on the intelligence community. They have 6 ways from Sunday of getting back at you.
So whatever happened to a quiet retirement? Now, in the epoch of Trump, a new force is emerging. Former top spies who are turning to political activism. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
Editor of Defense and Foreign Affairs magazine, Gregory Copley, says that in any other country, such behavior would be considered treasonous.
What we've seen lately in the past 2 years is the situation where people like Director of National Intelligence Clapper and the like, Brennan and from CIA and so on, have been making extremely partisan comments designed deliberately to undermine the current U.S. government. Now, this would be treasonable under most governments around the world. There are profound cases of damage to the United States image, to the United States ability to function in a national security sense from what we've seen from this range of officials commenting in the last 18 months to 2 years.